So over the last few days, there have been an absolute ton of rumours going around about Starfield's potential release date, so in today's video we're going to be going over all of it and breaking it down. Please keep in mind that these are rumours and complete speculation, these are not leaks or anything official, so take everything in this video with a huge grain of salt, but with that said, let's get straight into it. Basically, in short, somebody noticed this number on our spaceship in the Starfield trailer / showcase. And at first glance you may not think anything of it, obviously it's just kind of a number sitting on a spaceship, but this is actually the same number as the US patent of the Wright brothers flying machine, aka the very first successful motor operated airplane in the entire world, at least judging from what I found online and read and heard. Personally, I'm really not into history on planes, but there you go. Basically, this patent was submitted on March 23rd, 1903. I think you can all see where I'm going with this. Fans, especially on Reddit, have pointed out that March 23rd of 2023 is exactly 120 years from the patenting of the very first flying machine, which is obviously very fitting to Starfield. And on top of that, 03-23-23 is a very Bethesda Todd Howard date, and for my fellow Brits or anyone else who does their dates correctly, 23-03-23 is also an extremely Bethesda style date. So basically what I'm saying is Starfield could release on the 23rd of March 2023, but is this actually possible? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. It is definitely possible. Both Xbox and Bethesda said at the June showcase that everything we see will be released within the next 12 months, aka a year, meaning Starfield will be out before June, right? So yes, it is definitely possible, but keep in mind basically any date from January 1st to June 12th is technically possible. A fellow YouTube channel, Mr. Matty Plays, very accurately pointed out in his video about this topic that finding out Redfall's release date is a major factor in this, because Bethesda aren't going to release these games close together. They'll want to release them as far away from each other as possible in order to gain more sales. Now honestly, if you want my opinion on this, I don't think that this will be Starfield's release date. I just think that these numbers are a nice little Easter egg, but I completely understand where this speculation is coming from. But there's so many anniversaries around this time which Bethesda could pick. A lot of people are saying 06-06-23 because that gives Bethesda the absolute maximum amount of time to polish up and work on the game. And obviously Bethesda and Xbox especially want this game to be as perfect as possible after the absolute mess of Fallout 76's launch, right? It's also important to keep in mind the chances of someone guessing this release date is ridiculously small. As I said, Bethesda could literally pick any date from January 1st onwards. Also, keep in mind, we haven't had a quote-unquote real Bethesda Game Studios game since 2015, so Bethesda definitely want to knock this being Starfield, out of the park. So, as I said, there's plenty of release dates Bethesda could easily pick from. I just don't think it's going to be this one. But you know, hey, I could always be wrong. I've definitely been wrong in the past. I mean, when Starfield's trademark was first revealed like 2,000 years ago when my grandparents were born, I thought that we would have playable alien races. So, I've definitely been wrong in the past. But anyway guys, that is going to do it for me. This is a short video, so I apologise for that. But like I always say, if there's not anything else to talk about, I'm not going to waste your time talking about unnecessary bullshit. So that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. When do you think Starfield will release? I want to hear all of your theories. I love reading them. I've also got a lot of Starfield videos coming out very soon, so make sure you keep your eye out. If you did enjoy the video, please do drop it a quick like. It only takes a second and it really does help out smaller channels like myself. And if you want to stay up to date on Starfield news, leaks, discussions and plenty of other content, be sure to subscribe because we cover it all here. And with that said, thank you all for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one.